Hi everyone, welcome to Coffee House Comics. Today I'm doing something a little different. This is about a situation I had at a department store. It was by far one of the scariest encounters I ever had with a customer. So I worked at a department store at the Clinique counter. This was during college, and during the summer, if I wanted to have extra hours, I had to work in other departments, so not to cut into my coworkers' commission. So that meant I had to work wherever I was needed. When I did this, I was called a flyer, and a flyer covers people's breaks, and they'll also spend the rest of their day in another department, wherever they're needed. So one fine day, I was only to cover an hour lunch in a home goods department, and it was downstairs, and it was just off the escalator in front of a large stock room, which is employees only. It's definitely not inviting for customers to go to. However, this gentleman shows up and he said that he bought, I guess it was like a decorative item from another department, and it was big. And he said that somebody told him to meet him there and they'll give it to him. I guess it was an employee told him to meet him there. And he mentioned customer pickup. Now, customer pickup is also just off the escalator, but it's one story up. So I told him that. I said, customer pickup is this general location, but it's one story up. You need to go up the escalator and make a right, and then you'll find the customer pickup area. So he didn't want to go there. He said, no, he told me that I am to come here. And I said, well, there's nothing here. There's no place for you to pick up an item. So he was insistent and he was getting agitated. So I called the customer pickup area, and nobody there seemed to have a clue as to what I was talking about. They had no notification that even something would be there. So I also called the department that he bought this item from, and they had no knowledge of it either. All they know is that they sold this item to him, and they told him to pick it up at customer pickup. And it's not processed yet. It will not be there for another 15-20 minutes. So that's why customer pickup didn't know anything about it. So I repeated this information to this customer, and he told me that he needs it. He needs it right now. And he's flying out of the airport in about 45 minutes. And he needs to have that item on the plane with him. We were about 45 minutes away from the airport, so there was no way he was going to make a flight. In fact, you're supposed to be there 2 hours ahead of time, so there was no way he was going to make this flight. And he was yelling and blaming me and blaming the store that he might possibly miss his flight and that the item wasn't there. So I called customer pickup again to see if they heard anything. And they told me they'll get me the supervisor of the customer pickup area. So they put him on, and he was just like, nothing up here yet. So he was pretty upset, and he was completely taking it out on me. And I told him, I don't know what to tell you. I just know that you need to go upstairs one flight and the item will be there. They're probably wrapping it up right now, putting it in popcorn in boxes, and it will be up there, but that is where you need to pick it up. You cannot pick it up down here. They will not bring it to you down here. Then he tries to go into the stock room, which was behind the department I was in. And I told him, you can't go back there. This is employees only. It's just an ordinary stock room. And he kept trying to go back there, and he said to me, just you try and stop me, see what happens. And he was threatening and menacing. So I decided I was going to call the supervisor, who then called security. So security came down, and he was a big brawny guy, and he basically got between the man and me. So the man got very upset, and he started to walk away from me and the security guard, and he walked toward the supervisor and pulled her aside. He was very animated, looking at me, pointing at me, So finally, they all walked with him upstairs. So apparently he got his item because I never heard from him again. The supervisor came down and she asked me if I had said things to him, like he shouldn't have waited till the last minute to buy this item. And I had not said any of that. And she also asked me if I called him a loser. And I said no, I wanted to, but I did not call him a loser. And he made up a whole narrative about me. So he tried to get me fired. So after that, I was looking over my shoulder every single second, every time I was in that store. I was also paranoid every time I got into that parking lot. I would be nervous about him following me. So I definitely thought he was a psycho. So I was pretty paranoid. So I want to hear from you. Do you have any psycho customer stories or psycho stalker stories? If so, please comment below. I always read my comments, so I will definitely read it and comment. Also, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hype, all that stuff. And also hit that notification bell so you never miss another video.